What's up guys, today's video is going to be on the food and recipe creator. I'm going to show you how to use that system and show you what I am using for my recipes. So let's get into it. So you're going to run ahead to any Ryuker anywhere in the world. I am in Stia camp, so I'm using that Ryuker. You're going to head in, select cook quick food, create for my recipes, add new. So the way I like to do this is I want to come away with as many buffs as possible. And the way I do that is by choosing at least one item from each food category. That will be your fruit, your vegetables, your seafood, and your meat. Now for the region match effect, that's triggered by the flavor type. The robust flavor gives you HP recovery. The rich gives you PP consumption down. Crisp gives you potency to weak point. Light gives you PP recovery up. Famous also gives you potency to weak point, and the notable that you find in Kavaris also gives you potency to weak point. Kavaris also gives you the low temperature resistance as well in the region match effect. Keep in mind these flavor effects in the region match are exactly the same no matter where they come from. What that means is as long as it's robust or crisp or rich, the effect will be the same regardless of the region. The important thing to keep in mind is that you have to use 4 of the same flavor type, so 4 rich, in order to receive that effect, and you have to be in the region of the item. So if you're in Stia, you have to use a light Stia apple in order to get the region match effect in Stia. Once you have the effect, it will apply anywhere you go. So in order to maximize the amount of buffs I'm going to get, I'm going to use the formula 4411, which just means I'm going to use 2 sets of 4 for the buffs I want the most, and then I'll use 1 of each of the other 2 buffs. That'll give me 2 region match effects for this recipe. The combination of buffs you choose will be based on the build you're running and what you prefer. I favor damage resistance and HP, so I'm going to be using 4 vegetables and 4 seafood, and then I'll use 1 of the meat in the fruit. So for my completed Stia recipe, I come away with 5% potency, 8.5% damage resistance, 8.5% HP, and 10 PP. For the region match effects, I get PP consumption down 5% and PP recovery up 10%. Now, if you have premium, you'll get 3 additional buffs: rare drop rate, XP earned, Meseta earned up 10%, and you'll get this no matter what, as long as you use all 10 items to make your recipe. It doesn't matter the composition. So I'm gonna go ahead and name the recipe, put whatever you want in there so you can recognize what it is. I know it's from Stia, so I wanna make sure I put that in there. And I'll go ahead and save it that way, so I know I need to be in Stia when I activate this recipe so that I get those region match effects. If I use this recipe in any other region, I will not get the region match effects. Finally, if by chance you happen to have a recipe you no longer want, you can go right back into where you create recipes, select that recipe, and you should be able to delete it from your list. And that is all I wanted to cover in this video. If you like this video or you found it useful, please hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you set your notifications for future videos. If you have any suggestions for videos you want me to make in the future, go ahead and leave those in the comments. And if you play in game, please leave your name so I can send you a friend request.